Good evening, everyone. I just wanted to take a moment or two to just have a little bit of a recap on a very powerful and important day here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. The State House of Representatives has voted overwhelmingly in favor of a window to justice, a 2-year retroactive window allowing survivors of clergy sexual abuse to bring a lawsuit against their perpetrators, against those who covered it up, as well as to force discovery of the files on the various elements of their cases. I spent the day today, first of all, as part of a march for the window for justice, and that included a stop at one of the lobbying firms here in Harrisburg that has has worked in opposition to us victims on behalf of the church, frankly. I spent the day also with the Attorney General of the state of Pennsylvania and the governor. I got to meet Governor Tom Wolf, and that was pretty cool, I'll admit. I want to say, in addition to being a powerful opportunity to meet with other victims, there were many people here today that were not here that would have liked to have been here, and either feel that they don't have the wherewithal or the proper voice, or may feel genuinely that they don't have the strength to make a public show of support in favor of change in legislation. And I just want to say to all of the victims of clergy sexual abuse in Pennsylvania that it's really important right now, more than ever, now that we have this positive outcome from today. The matter goes before the state Senate, presided over by Senator Joseph Scarnati, who is a member of the Catholic Diocese of Erie, who has a bishop, and who has accepted donations from 37 attorneys and law firms that have sought to block the grand jury process wholesale, parts of it, which are still redacted. And we're talking about people who, these are attorneys and law firms that have represented folks who are guilty, clearly so, in most cases, of the most horrific forms of abuse and cover-up. So it's very important now, especially in the next day or two, call your state senator if you are a resident of Pennsylvania. Even if you're not a resident of Pennsylvania, if you're affected by this scourge, this horrible tragedy, you need to call the senators from the district where the abuse happened, or where you live now, and make sure that you go on record with them. All it takes is a phone call, and I know that might be difficult sometimes to even do that, but it's important that you do that your family members and friends do that on your behalf too. I'm not a resident of the state of Pennsylvania anymore, but I intend to make my fair share of phone calls in the next couple of days. These are important and historical and groundbreaking moments in the life of the church and in the life of our Commonwealth. And so all hands on deck, and we'll be talking to you soon, before too long, with a further update. Have a good night.